1980. The ESPY for Best Hockey Performance.
This is Ted Marks and the rest of the Garden State Barons, ESPN, 1994.
Beating the Russians 4-3 in Lake Placid. Or did they? Outside the Lines has uncovered shocking new evidence. Someone may have meddled with that victory en route to the gold. Hockey maven Stan Fischler.
The American kids were getting pounded. That Russian Krutov even flipped one in around his back, and that made it about 10-something. And this game was making me sick. That and the 8 frescas that I had drunk before. So I picked myself up, and I went to the little goalie's room. Rune Arledge walks in, and he sits down in the stall right next to mine. But he doesn't know that I'm there, see? And he starts talking to himself out loud. And he says, if this blowout is my lead-in to Nightline, my buddy Koppel is ruined.
We located a key member of that team. He spoke to Outside the Lines only on the condition we guaranteed his anonymity. Team captain Mike Eruzione.
So after the 15th goal, Mark Johnson and I had enough. So we head over to the Placid pub. We're going to have a few beers. And we're just kind of sitting there. And all of a sudden, this guy in a PA in a blue blazer comes over and he says, Eruzione. I said, yeah. And he said, how would you like to score the greatest goal in Olympic history? So I looked at him and I said, yeah, get me some bear nuts, because I love bear nuts.
With members of the 4-man bobsled teams donning the Soviet uniforms, Arledge took Eruzione to a now-abandoned arena. That's where Mike fired the slap shot that would be spliced into the videotape of the real game. Former Nick Ballboy, Marv Albert.
Years later, I was ice fishing in Wisconsin with Rune. He turns to me like he wants to get something off his chest. And he says, Marv, let's say you had a friend who was a powerful TV sports executive. We'll call him Boone. And Boone faked the greatest Olympic hockey victory ever for a few lousy rating points. Would you still be his pal? And you know, to this day, I still have no idea what the hell the guy was talking about or who this Boone guy is.
The preponderance of evidence is incontrovertible. It is unassailable. And earlier this year, they did the right thing. They took back the ESPY for Best Hockey Performance, took it away from the U.S. team, and presented it to its rightful owners, the 1980 team from the Soviet Union. For Outside the Lines, I'm Bob Lee.